We are at the Fashion Week with Simmy from TREY. First of all, we're going to start right. How do you feel right now?
Excited.
Excited?
A bit, yeah. It's my first show. This is our first ready-to-wear show in Berlin.
Yeah.
And it's everyone was amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys the pieces.
Yeah, amazing. What was the inspiration behind your collection?
So the inspiration is from the Renaissance, and I actually inspired from the art of like Leonardo da Vinci. And apparently we were a trade before we were a lingerie design, like a brand. But then this is our introduction of ready-to-wear, where we want to show more our element of handmade and silk production, and refine artwork that inspired both Cambodia and Berlin, because I graduated here.
Wow.
Yeah, so this is something first stage that we try to build of the classic of TREY, and we collect with the natural beauty, because we want to embrace the ideally like of Mona Lisa beauty.
Wow.
Like the ethereal.
You can feel free to show us some pieces.
So basically, for example, here we have like this art pieces, like a lingerie with the ready-to-wear and the ballet shoe, like just to keep it natural and embrace the natural beauty.
I see.
Yeah.
So what do you have to say about this piece, for example?
So for example, this piece are mixed element with the cut construction from the corset from that era of the Renaissance, and we mix texture, like the ornament we take texture to hand embroidered, and these are chiffons and these are crepe, like all are silk. We because our brand, like we use all natural fiber, like silk and cotton, and this like pieces, it's about like showing like a part of modern and a part of like a Renaissance in the theme.
I see.
Yeah.
Can you describe your creative process?
So my creative process, it's I used to dream a lot.
I see.
And then I note it down, and then I look at the painting, and I paint as well.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I collected by sketches, and then also I before I doing all of this, I make a draft first, because we conscious with our production, so we make a small draft on the A4 side to make a small model first to see, and we plan everything, we count everything in our production just to not waste the product, not waste the material.
It's a lot of work, huh?
Yeah.
Is there still like more messages behind the show? Like you said, it's more about Renaissance in the clothes?
It's about like, yes, and also like I want people like women, because TREY, it's a woman brand. TREY means fish in my country, Cambodian. Wow. It's represent feminine and also strength as a woman. And this brand and this collection is represent a woman. So this first, we want to have a soft and everything like perfect about women.
I see.
Yeah.
So this is not your first fashion show, but first fashion week in Germany?
Yeah, I was a student here.
I see, wow.
So this is my first brand that belonged to me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big challenging.
Big thing.
Yeah.
All the way.
Yeah.
Who or what is your biggest influence in fashion?
My mom.
Your mom? Wow.
My mom, she's a tailor.
I see.
From Cambodia. And she's always inspired me a lot of things. We actually have a silk industry in Cambodia, but we have like different silk type. I can show you. This is a like traditional silk from our country. It's different from here. I think in here they call it as a raw silk, and we use all the natural dye from the flowers that we have in our country. So we try to play around with the concept of the Renaissance and try to create a mood of that.
I see.
Yeah.
Who would you like to see in your designs in future?
Cool.
You can name big names, whatever.
I would say Monica Bellucci.
Wow.
I love her.
She's amazing.
Yeah. She's I love her beauty and I love her standard.
You would say that's it?
Yeah,
Okay, what advice would you give upcoming designers?
work hard
Work hard,
and resilient.
be resilient.
Yeah, and try to be happy during the process, not to stress a lot.
What is next up for you and your brand after the show?
We try to establish in here, like because we have already exist in Cambodia, but we want to have atelier in here and spread in Europe. This is our targeting.
Great, that's it.